Nice transition, Stress. Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Hila-sang after that performance, of course. And first off, I need to ask you, what happened in those two games? Because they were very messy. The second one was clean up until the Baron steal, but what happened in those games?
In the first one, I think Veritas played really well Ash, and we had really crucial arrows, so we snowballed over this, and we took as well the Braum, the key pick, I think, as well. We denied a hybrid Braum, and it worked out pretty well. In second game, we went for they picked Braum, so I went for Taric because they had really hard teamfight composition, even though at the end they picked Varus. And with Taric, you just win every teamfight. So that was our strategy.
In the first game, specifically, there was like a lot of fights, and it was just all happening constantly for the first like 20 minutes. What happens to have to happen in game for there to be so many fights?
You need to have like advantages. If you have advantages, you can look for fights. And for first game, we had like Ash arrow when they have no flash, so we can abuse that. And this was the plan early game. That's why I had so many fights.
So you were just talking about the Taric a couple of seconds ago. We've had some support changes, of course, but when and why do you pick up the Taric? When do you pick that one up?
Taric is really good into melee supports. You usually outtrade them because you have your passive and heal and shield. This is really good in trades. And Taric is really good in teamfight compositions, which we had and they had as well. So if we go first or they go on us, I can easily pop ult and they cannot fight us. So we can kite back. And if we go in first, I can just ult and we just roll over on them.
And I want to finally ask you one more question here, Hela-sang, just kind of on the support changes we've had on 6th 13. Do you think those have made any difference to you and how you pick up champions like Taric, or is it just like no difference?
There are so many range champions right now, like Kama, Nami, Zyra, and others. And the melee supports fall down a bit, and it hurts my champion pool a bit. I'm trying to adapt. And I think I'm doing really good. I picked up Bart, and now it's permaban or pick against me. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's looked very good. Thank you very much for the interview, and congratulations on the 2-0. We're going to send it back over to the casters to take a look at player of the game.
Thanks, Pulse. Insightful interview, and we got to talk a little bit about who did make that player of game. And like an angry Gnar, it was, once again, Vizichachi there.
It was. He had a good game again. I feel like his first game was good. This game was probably even better, but was a couple of shaky moments where he went in and maybe a little aggressive. After he had the GA was the point. He didn't die that game. 5-0-3 on the scoreboard for Vizichachi's Gnar. Pretty good, pretty solid game, solid performance. Again, he's showing up with consistency, which is historically what the Unicorns have lacked. So maybe that's what they can stand behind.
The backbone's coming back, and it's nice to see the Unicorns kind of getting some of those things that we used to rely upon them come in once again to play for them. And this is towards the end of this, or towards the back half of the split, it's going to be very crucial for them, looking for playoff positioning. Obviously, 3 points helps out quite a lot, but they've definitely got some tough opponents on the menu coming up.
Yeah, they do. Well, again, we've got a long way until playoffs still, Pyra, so...
we've got a long way before the end of the day as well. I mean,
Yeah.
quite a lot of games still coming up over on this stream. After Unicorns have taken down OG, we now look towards our second series of the night between G2 and Giants. It's coming up right after this, but first, let's hear what Hustlin's take is on his dual lane partner.
To lane with Sunstar in the beginning was pretty difficult because the language and the communication. So, but now we don't really we kind of on the same page for the most of the time. So now it's really good. Like before I had to ask him you wanna go and stuff like this. So it was pretty hard, but now it's good. Like the movement around the map and knowing where to be, and he also shot calls sometimes, and he's really good on that. And I think his mechanics are really good too.